a knocking indeed. If a man were porter of hell gate, he should old turning the key. Who's there? In the name of Beelzebub, here's a farmer that hanged himself on the expectation of plenty. Knock, knock. Who's there in the other devil's name? Faith, here's an equivocator that could swear in both the scales, who committed treason enough for God's sake. Knock, knock, never at quiet. What are you? This place is too cold for hell. Anon, Anon. I pray you remember the porter.
Was it so late, friend, or you went to bed that you do lie so late?
Faith, we were carousing until the second cock, and drink, sir, is a provoker of three things.
What three things does drink especially provoke?
Mary, sir, nose painting, sleep, and urine. Lechery, it provokes and unprovokes. Makes him stand to and not stand to. In conclusion, equivocates him in a sleep, and giving him the lie, leaves him.
I believe drink gave thee the lie last night.
I did, sir, in the very throat on me.
Is thy master stirring? Our knocking has awakened him. He has come.
Good morrow, noble sir. Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, worthy thane?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely upon him. I have almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him. Favor we delight in physics pain. That is the door.
I'll make so bold to call, for 'tis my limited service.
Does the king hence today?
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has become unruly where we lay. The chimneys have been blown down, as they say. Lamentings heard in the air, strange screams of death, and prophesizing with accents so terrible of dire combustion and confused events. The obscure bird clamored in the livelong night. Some to the earth was feverous and did shake.
Indeed, 'twas a rough night.
My young remembrance cannot parallel the fellow's.
Tongue or heart cannot conceive or name thee.
What's the matter?
Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke oak. The Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the building.
What is it you say? The life?
Mean you his majesty?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with a new Gorgon. Do not bid me speak. See and then speak yourselves. Awake, awake, murder and treason! Banquo, Malcolm, awake! Shake off this downy sleep, death's counterfeit, and see death itself. Up, up, and see the great doom's image. Malcolm, Banquo!
What's the business that such a hideous trumpet calls so parley the speakers of this house? Speak, speak.
Oh, gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. The repetition in a woman's ear would murder as it fell. Oh, Banquo, Banquo, our royal master's been murdered!
Whoa, alas! What, in our house?
Too cruel anywhere, dear Duff, I prithee, and contradict thyself, and say it is not so.
I died an hour before this chance. I lived a blessed time. From this moment there's nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn, and the mere lease has left this vault to brag of.
Those of his chamber, as it seemed, have done it. Their hands and faces, badgered with blood. So were their daggers, which were unwiped, we found upon their pillows. They stared and were distracted. No man's life was to be trusted with them.
You repent me of my fury, that I did kill them.
Wherefore did he so?
Who can be wise, loyal, furious, temperate in a moment? No man. The expedition of my violent love had outrun the pauser, reason. There! The murderers, steeped in the color of their trade, their daggers unnaturally breeded with gore. Who could refrain that had a heart to love, and in that heart, courage to make his love known?
Help me, hence ho!
Look to the lady!
Look to the lady! And when we have our naked fertilities hid, that suffered exposure, let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work to know it further. Fears and scruples shake us. In the great hand of God I stand, against treasonous malice I fight.
And so do I.
So all.
which be spoken here. Where is my fate? Hidden in augur hole, may rush and seize I shall away. My tears, not yet brewed, shall not consort with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office which the false man does easy. I'll shout to England, therefore, to a horse, and let I not be dainty of leave-taking, but shift away. There's warrant in thy theft, which steals itself when there's no mercy left.